one chance one way and two the other way. I actually thought, I mean, that's only our second one, but I thought that the teams looked more organized tonight than they did the first time we played it in the overtime, the 3-on-3s that I've watched in video. Because there was actually some D-zone coverage that took place at times, whereas usually it's just up and down. But it's exciting, nothing else.
The first shift that Joel had, was that the D-zone coverage you're referring to?
Yeah, that was a little leaky. It's a different game, and so the guys are moving around out there. I know Joel played hard tonight. He played probably more minutes than he was ready for. He was a little tired there at the end, but he played awful well for us.
I mean, in terms of his play, how many scoring chances did he have? I mean,
or create.
Right. It seemed like he just came right back and was doing the same things he was before he was out.
Yeah, I thought he fatigued as the game went on. He wasn't as effective, I didn't think, in the third, but when he's got the puck on his tape, he's pretty special. And the special players, they make guys around him better, and he makes a lot of guys look good out there. Guys from the other team bad and himself look good, and his line mates look good. And he created a ton of chances. You hate to critique his game. I wish he'd shoot a little bit more, but he's pretty good at making plays too. So you got to let those guys do their thing.
And Lewin played a terrific game after giving up that wraparound in the first minute. Midway through the first period, stopping that short-handed breakaway seemed to really change the momentum.
Yeah, I was saying on TV after the game, like, the guy I'm most happy for in this win is Nathan, for sure, because you could, same old story, goal goes in early, but he really sharpened up, and it was a tough game in that we had a lot of possession time, we had a lot of zone time, so we didn't give up a ton of chances, but when we did, they were beauties, and that can be tough on a goaltender. And you could see his confidence getting better, I thought, as the game went on. And then for me, when I saw him, when he made that first save in the shootout, you could see he had some jump, and he was excited, and he kept stopping him, and this is going to be hopefully going to be a really good springboard for him for the rest of the season.
The glove save was
unreal save. I mean, and those are, you guys have heard me talk about it enough. When things aren't going well, somebody's got to step up and do something a little bit special, just to get you out of that funk, whether it's a shot block or a big goal, a big time, or whatever it might be. And that was the save right there tonight. Nathan was very good in the shootout.
And another guy who probably needs a little confidence boost, scoring that goal, ended right over.
Absolutely. I know that Phelps was giving me the look the whole during the entire shootout. He was ready, and when we finally got to him, he scored it, and I know he's feeling really good about that.
Big difference between the first and third period. What changed of the game?
What are you referring to? What was the big difference?
You came out of the gate slow, just with the goal up in the first minute, and third period dominated.
Yeah, I didn't think our third was as good as I would have liked it. I thought we played okay in the third. Both teams looked a little bit tired to me in the third period. I thought it got a little bit sloppy. But I thought we played the right way. I mean, it wasn't a lack of effort. It wasn't structurally we were pretty good. But, I thought it was a solid game from start to finish. I mean, you get 49 shots on net and create the kind of offense that we did. That's a good thing.
Larson could have had 4 assists.
Oh, yeah.
Right before the third period started.
Yeah. I mean, there were a number of guys that you could say that for. I think that I liked the Amigos game tonight. He's been a real good addition. I liked Timmy, and I thought Dolphs they're getting better. All those guys are playing better together, and they're getting used to each other. There are times, there are things that we got to do a little bit better. But I think that as a whole, the group played pretty well tonight.
It seemed like maybe just 2 weeks ago, the big conversation was more effort, more care, all that. And I don't know if it changed on a dime, but it seems like in terms of just the effort level, how much you're making the extra plays, giving a little bit more, that's changed here.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I think it starts with the top. I think just Phil Barone's been way more engaged. And he went through a tough time there where he wasn't playing as well as he would have liked to, I think, and you can tell it meant a lot to him tonight. He was really moving his feet. He's playing over the top. Larson, same thing. I think when things go bad, you can start feeling sorry for yourself, and I think we did a little bit of that for a while, and we worked our way through it, and you get confidence through success, and success comes from preparation and doing things the right way, and hopefully we're starting to build that up. And I think that, adding Jerry and adding Pellick, I think those are two guys that, just they play the right way, they play hard, and they're going to do the right things for you. And that makes a big difference in your team, just the culture of your team.
Pelk seemed to have a little momentum there with that, getting involved in that fight.
I sure did. I mean, obviously, it's a couple big boys going at it there, and, he shows exactly what he can bring, and that's something that we've been missing for a while. And I think that gives a lot of confidence to a guy like Brady Austin on the back end, your younger defenseman, that if something happens, they know somebody's there with them. And even for our younger forwards, we got a really young team, so we haven't had a lot of that. So I think it makes a big difference when you do.
Austin was more physical maybe than he's been.
It's not just that big hit on Reinhardt, but
yeah, and a lot of that just comes from playing with a guy that has got your back, and you can do a little bit more, and you get away with a little bit more. And like I said, we haven't had that. And I think it's important to have that, and that physical presence, and a guy that can end plays down low. And I thought that was a good addition for us tonight. Played well back there.
Any word on who goes up, or?
Not yet. Right now.
Is Joel out of the question because of that fitness level?
I have no idea. I don't think he's out of the question. I think that the fitness level would be a concern, though, because you could see tonight he was, as the game went on, he was getting pretty worn down. So, but again, who knows?
Okay.